What's good, Don't Trip fam, Hangover gang, what's good? Good morning. How y'all doing today? How was the holidays? 4th? What y'all do? Let me know in the comment section how it was for you guys. What did you guys do? Did y'all get with family? Loved ones, all that shit? Did y'all like go out, like some fireworks? Play some games, all that good shit. Let me know in the comment section how you spent your 4th of July. I was with the fam. Then I spent the rest of it with my girl, just chilling, watching movies, ate a bunch of shit, let off some fireworks, and called it a night. But it was pretty fun. It was pretty lit. I had a good time. So with that said, we're back. I've been out for 2 days, man. 2 days. It's too fucking long. It's too fucking long, man. I couldn't wait to get back in the booth. I couldn't. And we here. Still going down the Tom Macdonald rabbit hole. Hope y'all strapped up. We're going crazy this week. Gotta make up for those 2 days I ain't do no videos. So, Tom Macdonald, Dax is in the building today. Blame the rappers. Hey, you already know Dax. You already know what he about. He with Tom now. We already know this is about to be epic. Straight dub already. But, let's see what they talking about. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I'm losing my respect for the genre. How many songs about Xanax and alcohol are we dropping? How many kids we gonna kill for we admit it's a problem? Probably stop if it was one of our sons or one of our daughters. We know our demographic is primarily youth. We glorify breaking the law, the children in school. Kids copy what we see and imitate what we do. They'll go to jail for doing the things we thought it was cool. We put women in our videos exploiting their bodies, while little girls around the world grab their phone and they watch it. They need a realistic role model, not just a Barbie. They see strippers and escorts, but no lawyers or doctors. Hey, hip-hop, what the hell happened?
Yeah. He talking to these rappers. Oh shit, my shit's fucked up. He talking to these rappers, but at the same time he's touching to the youth, cause they the future, and it's like, hey, what's going on? All this shit y'all be promoting until it's one of y'all kids. Then it's not cool no more. But as long as it's somebody else's kids, it's not yours, fuck it. Y'all can say whatever, do whatever, dress whatever, and push what kind of image out there, and y'all are fucking up the kids. Because they look up to y'all, the girls, in their videos, naked as fuck, like, almost like naked and shit, And those are the role models they grow up with. They don't see no lawyers, doctors, nothing. All they see is a bunch of bad bitches on camera, twerking it, throwing it back. All this, pussy that, my body this, my body that. Like, come on, man. Drugs this, drugs that. That's the image you're pushing out. Come on, man. Stop with it.
Exploiting their bodies, while little girls around the world grab their phone and they watch it. They need a realistic role model, not just a Barbie. They see.
Oh, hold up, shit. Like TikTok. Y'all seen that Bugs Bunny challenge, Busted, all those challenges, bro. You got a whole bunch of girls, like, they see that shit, it becomes a trend. They be in their rooms, half naked and shit, dancing for niggas on TikTok. Motherfuckers they don't even know, just for a bunch of views and shit. Why? Because somebody started that trend. Somebody made that shit cool. It's not cool, bro. It's not. What if it was your daughter, huh? Would you still stand for that shit? Imagine you walked in on her doing that shit. Come on.
What we do, they'll go to jail for doing the things we thought it was cool. We put women in our videos exploiting their bodies, while little girls around the world grab their phone and they watch it. They need a realistic role model, not just a Barbie. They see strippers and escorts, but no lawyers or doctors. Hey, hip-hop, what the hell happened? It was power to the people and we like that stuff. These days you're promoting that it's fun to be an addict, so I'm asking, how could y'all write that, bruh? You can blame the rapper.
Have you noticed? Tom's in a grave. He's spitting his bars and singing part of the hook from a grave. That's the message. Y'all gotta catch that shit. Because this shit is not just about making music. Like, oh, I'm gonna make music. Nah, it's really pushing a... in Dear Rappers, he talked about it. Like, you motherfuckers don't even care. Y'all just push this shit out there. you know. And he's always like he been talking to these niggas, dear rappers, all these songs, exposure. He been talking to these niggas and trying to expose them, you know. He's fighting this war on both ends. One end, he's talking to the rappers. Y'all can do better. Y'all gotta be better because this is what y'all are doing. On the other end, exposure, he's exposing the system and the rappers and the rap game to the fans so they can be better. Just in case the rappers don't change, or it's always some rappers coming up doing that same thing, the people know better and don't feed into that. It's a war on two fronts. Now he's going after the kids. You know, like, hey, the kids of the future, my nigga. They gonna grow up on all this shit. And kids, you know, they hop on whatever. Like, they see it, it sounds cool, looks cool, they're on it. That's why they get so addicted easily, you know, because they be on that shit.
A choice, and if you ever get to be successful, you must understand the people that you influence. I swear by what you.
Yo, he said to make music is a privilege. Come on, man. Hold on. Let me run that back. Yo.
Making music is a privilege and a choice.
Making music is a privilege and a choice. And it's a lot of motherfuckers out here that don't know about responsibility. They're not responsible enough to have this kind of power. You know, they don't think too hard about it. They don't. They just come in the game, make a bunch of music, get money, ice out their shit, start flexing every other day, and that's it. Repeat. It's like an infinite money glitch, but they're not aware of what they're doing. It's a privilege. Come on, Dax, talk to these niggas.
Is a privilege and a choice. And if you ever get to be successful, you must understand the people that you influence. I swear by what you say, and that the melodies you sing make wings, build dreams, and fill voids. We got medication straight through voice. Some give life, and some destroy. And even though this money seems nice, it can't come, so we must take that as a hint. And there's other things in life we should enjoy. We move mountains, we cross states, we play roles in presidential debates. So don't you try and tell me making music is for fun, and you don't care about the things that our music helped make. Man, I know I'm not.
Facts. Like, if you sit down and listen to like fans talk about their favorite artist, like when Logic dropped that track about suicide and shit, or Kid Cudi's Man on the Moon album, those are type of albums, music that really shift the culture, that actually get people through dark times. Like, it's a lot of stories like this. Tom Macdonald, for example, his music, you know, you just look at a concert. When people are in the crowd vibing with their favorite artist on stage and he's singing their favorite songs, they're singing along, you see it in their eyes. Like, it's deeper than just bars that sound dope. It's something far deeper than that. It's actual people who take that shit and apply it into their daily lives, my nigga. These, like you said, our words move mountains, bro. Like, it's not no light shit. Like, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here with this power who being reckless with it.
So don't you try and tell me making music is for fun, and you don't care about the things that our music helped make. Man, I know I'm not perfect, but I'll change. I'm the outcome of this world and my pain, and this music is pills, and I promise these dose that you take won't make you say, you can blame the rapper, but your favorite songs are about doing drugs. So what happens after these kids grow up, and who's to blame for who they become? They made it look so cool, those guns, and hate the cops, and to get too drunk. You can blame the rapper when you show up, and love the song that make you dumb. You can blame the rapper. Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I swear that I'm embarrassed. Half of these artists can't even talk, they just mumble their lyrics. And the teenagers listen while they rebel from their parents, while the rappers tell them pop a pill, buy Gucci and wear it. They say screw the police, break the rules, smoke weed, buy some shoes you don't need, rep the hood in your street. All these rappers holding guns and now the kids want some. Mess around and kill a homie, you can't clean that blood. We encourage being stupid with our music, and we're normalizing poor moral standards while we do it. Little boys see the way that women look on our videos and assume it's real life, project that image on little girls. It's unrealistic. If you're young and you listen, you are one in a million. You are loved You are different. Hey, hip hop. I know life moves up.
If you listen, you're one in a million. You're different. You're loved. Because if you get it, it's not a lot of motherfuckers that can get it. It's not.
But while I'm here, how could you write that, dog? You can blame the rapper, but your favorite song, I'm doing.
Okay, now hear me out. I'm about to say something. And I want y'all to take this with an open mind and look at it from both sides. These rappers, a lot of them, they come from the streets. Not that this is an excuse, but just look at the kind of life they grew up in, the kind of homes they grew up in, you know. They grew up in broken homes, maybe the dad wasn't around, that type of shit. You already know how that shit goes. Bills is always late, electricity is always out, they ain't got no food, stomach is always growling, they ain't got the freshest cakes, none of that, they poor as fuck. Maybe their mom or one of their parents is a junkie or some shit. You already know how that shit goes, you know. Not that applies to everybody, but it's a lot of broken homes out here, and a lot of kids grow up in all types of situations. And when you grow up and the only thing on your mind is, hey, I gotta make it out, music becomes an outlet for a lot of these kids. Think about it. They make music when they first started out. They started making music to get out the hood, to blow up, maybe because they thought it was cool or whatever. But they were doing music, and that was an outlet for them to vent whatever they were feeling. And because that music is coming from such a place, the fans fuck with it heavy because they can feel somebody else's pain in the lyrics, and they fuck with that nigga. That nigga blows up, right? He blows up, gets a whole bunch of money, moves out the hood. Do those scars that he had, do they fade away as soon as he makes it? Or is it like lifetime type shit? Like, is he scarred for life based on the childhood he had, on his past? So even as he keeps making music, even though he has money now, he never really dealt with those issues growing up. Jay-Z talked about this. You know, when he was on interview with the New York Times, he talked about it, and he was like, I go to therapy now, and that's what it is. That's what these rappers need. Because I get what Tom is saying. I get what Tom is saying. Dear rappers, clone rappers, exposure, all those songs. Like, I heard what he's been saying. But I feel like he needs to make a song addressing that shit. Because you have to understand why the rappers are the way they are. Like, how did they get to this point? Because they're rich, they have the money, and sometimes the shit they're promoting, they promote it, and the fans eat it up. Not only because it's like, hey, I don't give a fuck about my fans, but it's like, if my fans fuck with my music, then they kind of share my pain and my background type. You feel me? So you keep making music because you're helping those kids. But the problem is, the rappers, when they get big enough, or as they start to blow up, they don't get help. They don't go to therapy. They don't go to rehab and just cleanse all that shit out. They don't do that. They stick with the same shit. You know? Because the goal is to, when you blow up, get a bunch of money. Yeah, you made it up the hood. Yeah, your whole family's secure and shit now. But you got some shit you need to fix. That's what the conversation needs to be. How do we help these rappers become better people? Because at the end of the day, for a lot of these people, if you call them out, they're going to feel like you're calling them out. Like, oh, so you're saying we intentionally do this shit? You got to look at it from both ways, and that's how you find a solution. Because these rappers, they do have a large following. If you can get these rappers help them like therapy, especially therapy, like get them into therapy ASAP. Help them get over their past traumas or whatever the fuck's got them hooked on these drugs. Help them get past that. The music they're going to make after that is going to be so much better. Because they're going to be a different person, a new person, a better person. And then that music gets pumped back into the streets, and those kids know, like, hey, this motherfucker walked the same streets that I walked. This motherfucker went through what I went through. He made it, and he's a better person. That's what they need to see. It's a whole process. You feel me? I get it. Maybe Tom's already did a song like that, but I haven't been through all his catalog just yet, so I don't know. But I feel like a song like that is very important to bridge that. Shit. Whew, I had to get that off my chest. Whole lot of talking, but let's get back to it.
What's your favorite song? How about doing drugs? So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can't blame the rapper. Dollar bills and popping pills like party songs. It's not cool in real life. Cheap girls and going till the morning comes. See what that feels like. You can blame the rappers when you blow up. What's your favorite song? How about doing drugs? So what happens after these kids grow up? And who's to blame for who they become? They made it look so cool to shoot those guns and hate the cops and to get too drunk. You can't blame the rappers when you show up and love the song that make you dumb. You can't blame the rapper.
You know? It's like, what's the way forward? What happens after? You know, how do we fix this? You know? It's the system. It's the system. You gotta fight the system. And I don't think it's the type of thing that can be fixed in one generation, honestly. I don't think so. Because I've thought about it several times and I'm like, what would it really take? What would it really take? You know? It would take a lot. Because if the rappers stop doing the kind of music they do, they start doing better music and shit, a lot of these record labels might not even fuck with them. Type shit, you know? So you like it's got so many layers to it. There's so many sides to it. You know? Because these rappers make money off pushing a certain image. If they change that image, are the people who sign them still gonna fuck with them? Or are they gonna go to like NFTs and shit, how your own fans can support your own music, and that way you eliminate the record labels? That could definitely help them. That way the rappers are still making money and they're still staying out the hood and shit, out of trouble and whatever. They're still better and they're pushing out music that their fans work. So you cut out the middleman. Because a lot of times, even with these record labels, it's like rappers don't really have the freedom to do what they want. But I'm not out here giving excuses for these niggas. I'm just out here putting some thoughts out there for y'all to think. Because it's a lot of things. It's layered. Maybe I'll do a live. Maybe I'll go live one day and we can talk about all this in depth. But for now, man, that's it. Blame the rappers. Tom Dax. Let's get it.